Hey there, welcome to Rusty's Sudoku stream. We're doing puzzle number 614 in the medium category. Let me get that loaded up here. I'm going to try to hold off on starting until actually 3 o'clock, but that may end up wrapping around before I get the entire puzzle loaded, so we shall see. And it just wrapped at the same time I got the last number in. All right, you get 20 seconds when I say it check, and the counter starts, and then I will start solving, giving you a chance to see if you can get ahead of me. Solve before I can. This is a medium difficulty puzzle. We go to hard difficulty tomorrow and the day after. And here I go. Okay, we got a couple of possibilities for one there. 4 possibilities here, but actually not. We now have 2 possibilities there. 2 possibilities here. Unfortunately, 4 possibilities here. All right, but 2s. Well, I've got 3 possibles for a 2 there. 2 down here. Narrows this stuff down a little bit. We'll see if that helps. We got bunch of possibilities for a 2 there. 4 possibilities here. And everything's open here. And 6 possibilities there. And everything open here. So let's go on to 3s. We get a solve of a 3 here. Not going to have to go in and make error corrections to that, but now you're here, we get a 3 solved there. Another one here. 2 possibilities up here. That can't be a 3, so this is one of these. Nope, not that one. This will be a 3. And it looks like we've got 3s in all the squares. This one gets to be a 4. I get 3 possibilities for 4 here, 3 possibilities here, 2 possibilities here. That means we're down to this being a 4, and 2 possibilities for a 4 there. And that looks like all I can put in for 4s at the moment. Again, we've got 3 possibilities down here. I don't mark 3s. All right, 5s. And I've got 2 possibilities for a 5 here. 4 possibilities there. 3 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. Entirely too many there. 3 possibilities here. This one's going to be a 5. That makes this a 5. How do I know this one's going to be a 5? Because as I look down this row here, these are basically filled, even though I haven't picked which of these is a 1 or a 2. Means the only place for a 5 in the row or column is that one right there. So we now have 2 possibilities here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and 3 over here. All right, how about 6s? So we got a 6 here and here. That means one of these 2 is going to be a 6. One of these 2 will be a 6 because of this here, one down here. That means I've got 4 possible 6s there. Two possible six. Two possible sixes here means, oh, that can't be a 6. So this is a 6, this is a 5, this becomes a 4. That means this is going to be an 8. One of these two will be an 8. I do not know what I pressed that caused the numbers to suddenly become much more readable. If I can figure that out, I will try to keep that state for future puzzles or streams, because I suspect it's much more readable to everybody else as well. All right, one of these three is an 8. I've got 4 possibilities there, 3 possibilities here, and way too many up here. All 6 of them are available, and 3 possibilities here. All right, 9s. One of these 3 is a 9. I got 4 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. All kinds of 4 possibilities there. And 3 down here with 3 over here as well. All right, let's see what we can do with that information. All right, so one of these 3 is an 8. That doesn't really help. Get that. We should be able to see if we can fill this in. So the numbers we're missing here are 5 and 9. And this one's going to be a 5 because I've got a 5 up here. And this one's going to be a 9. That means one of these 3 is a 9. One of these 2 is a 9. The other is going to be a 7. Up here, one of these 2 is going to be a 6. And that does potentially help. Let's see what else we've got. So we got a 1 and a 3 over here. And 3. We get the 2 possibilities for a 6 here. 1, 2, 3 possibilities for a 7. 2 possibilities for a 9. So that's not going to be much use at this point. Oh, we got 2 possibilities for a 7 here. Still 3 possibilities. 2 possibilities for a 7 here. So that makes 2 possibilities here. Means one of these 2 is a 7. All right. We got a 1. 3 possibilities for a 2. 3, 4. 2 possibilities for a 5. So this becomes a 2. And that means one of these 2 is a 9. That's a 9. That's a 6. And that turns this into a 7. And do we get anything else out of that? Yes, we get a 7 up here. And that's about it for those at the moment. I do have 2 7s to figure out here and here. We'll get to that. And 2 7s to figure out here and here. All right. So here we've got 3 possibilities for a 1. 2 possibilities up here. We're now down to 2 possibilities here for 2. We've got a 3, a 4, a 5, and 3 possibilities for a 6, 7, wide open on 8, and 3 possibilities for a 9. And 6 possibilities for a 9 here. 3 possibilities here. Ah, no, we don't. That's going to be a 9. That means this is a 9, which cuts down this to these two. Still can't pick of these 4, but we've got a little bit narrower reach now. So one of these 2 is going to be a 1. We've got 4 possibilities for 2, for 3, 2 possibilities, not for 2, for 4. And that means, nope, that doesn't help me there or there at this point. Okay. We got a 5, a 6, 7. So we need an 8. And I've got, yep, 4 possibilities for an 8 and a 9 here. Okay. Let's see. An 8 here means I've got 3 possibilities here, 3 possibilities for an 8 there. 3 possibilities for an 8 here as well. Let's see, can we narrow any of this down? Well, we've got 3 possibilities for 2, so it can't be down here. 3. We've got these 2 for 4, so it can't be any of these. But we've already got 4s here and here. 5 is going to be one of these 2 now. Has been for a while, I think. Since the beginning, even. One of these 2 is a 6, 7. One of these 3 is an 8. Yeah, I can't narrow that down yet. And one of these 4 is a 9. All right. What am I missing in here? It looks like what we're missing is not a 3, a 2. And that narrows this down to a 2, which means I'm down to 3 possibilities for a 2 here, and 2 possibilities for a 2 here. All right. So here, one of these 2 is a 6. And unfortunately, all 3 of these can be an 8 at this point. How about down here? Well, I've got 3 possibilities for an 8, 2 possibilities for a 1, 3 possibilities for a 2. 3 and 4 are listed. We got a 5 dropped in here. Okay, does that help any? Nope, 5s are pretty much set now. I've just got these 2 and these 2 to work out. And that's going to go or be set up by one of these 2 being a 7 or 9, which will affect one of these 2 being either a 7 or 5, and one of these 2 either being a 5 or a 2. All right. 1 and 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, and 9. Okay, not a lot of useful. Here we go. One of these 2 is going to be an 8. That means one of these 2 will be an 8. And that kind of means I've got just the 3 possibilities for 2. Probably one of these 2, but we can't say that for sure yet. Up here, let's see. So I've still got 4 possibilities for a 8 and 2 possibilities for a 6. So this can't be a 6. That's going to be an 8. That will be a 6. This will be a 6, and one of these 2 will be an 8. Go with those 7s. Got 1s, 6s, and 9s there. That means we get an 8 here. That makes an 8 here. All right. So we get 1, 4. Still don't have 2s narrowed down enough yet. There's going to be one of these 2s, though, which is a help. Okay. 7 and 8. 7s and 8s down here. 8, 7 there, 8, 7 there. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2. One of these two is going to be a 2. One of these two is a 1. The 7s and 8s, tidy or finish that off. All I've really got at this point is I still need to know which of these 4 is a 9. Let's see. Okay, neither of these could be a 4, but we've got a possible 4 down here. So I can't specify that as a 4 yet. Let's see, 1. 2 is going to be one of these 2, 3. We got 2 possibilities for a 4, 2 possibilities for a 5, 2 possibilities for a 6, a given 7. This is going to be an 8. Okay, that turns this into a 4. This becomes a 2 and a 1 here. Turns that into a 2, turns this into a 1 and a 6 here. We've narrowed down this to 4, not 5. 4 and 5 here. That means this is a 9. Gives us a 6 and a 9 up here. A 7 here, 9 here, 7, 5, 8, 1, 7, 2, 7 and 8. And we're finishing out with a 1 and a 2 down here. Hey, 16 minutes and 33 seconds for a medium puzzle. I think that's not too bad. How about yourself? Did you do this well? Or did that, or do better than that? Hope you did. You didn't have to walk or tell people everything, a step of what you were making as far as a decision, right? In any case, we'll look forward to setting up a hard puzzle for tomorrow. That should be posted later tonight on the Blue Sky platform. Also a solution to this, because you can't really see what's behind the pop-up here when the puzzle, or at about midnight my time, I'll be posting the solution to this puzzle as well. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good day, and we'll talk with you again soon.